Hi, this is Brad Seacott with Terracom, and in this video, I'm going to go over the Coherent Wavemaker 500A and 4000A. And I actually have a demo of a 4000A attached to my network, so we'll go ahead and walk through it here. So basically, these wavemakers solve a application that a lot of waveshaper users have been doing for many years now, and that is taking an ASE source and carving it up so that you can make various signal simulations or DWDM simulations. So if you look at the Wavemaker 500A, which is the less complicated of the two instruments, it has an ASE source in it, a programmable filter, and an EDFA to recover some of the lost power. Okay? The 4000A is a bit more complicated, has the ASE source, programmable filter, EDFA, and then it has a second wave shaper that you can use as a programmable multiplexer. And so you can put in external signals into this signal path. And then finally, there's an OSA built into the Wavemaker 4000A that shows you what the result of all of their programming and signal addition is before it goes out the front panel. Okay, so a very common application for this is to set up a WDM or DWDM comb, as you can see here in the red, and then using one of these four or all four of these external inputs to put in your own signals. And that's what they've done here in this picture. Okay, now these can be live signals, these can be signals with traffic if you'd like, and actually that's a pretty common application case where you would just load up a system here and then use a signal and then put some aggressor signals on either side of the signal in question or of interest. Okay, so that's kind of what they're doing here. So I have a 4000A on my network. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we have here. Now, if you have any experience with the Waveshaper product line, you'll recognize this user interface. This GUI is built into the instrument. All you need is the IP address, or you can address it, or you can attach to it using USB and control it that way. I'm going in over IP, this TCP/IP address. I have this sitting on my network, and I'm using it in DHCP, but you can also use it in static mode. So anyway, going back to what a Waveshaper looks like, you get a preview screen, and then you get a current profile and measurement. And what you're seeing here is actually the noise floor of the OSA built into the instrument. Okay, so simplest case, what we can do is we can just use it as an ASE source. So what I did here is I said transmit all, and I told it to transmit the ASE source, and that's exactly what it's doing here. Okay, and I have some power control. This is the EDFA that we have some control over, so I can make the power a little higher. Right. Oh, well, I made a mistake there because I had a filter already put in here. But you can see what's going on here. So if I can make the filter go back down to 0. And so basically all this is doing is it's feeding the ASE through the filter, and that's it. Okay, so I guess that's interesting, but where the real power is on this product is going to this channel plan. Okay, so if we go to channel plan, you can go ahead and build a DWDM simulator very quickly. Right, so let's go ahead and do 100 gigahertz spacing, 45 channels, start frequency is 191.2, and spectral width is 50 gigahertz. Okay, and so if we apply that comb comes in automatically. And now what we can do is we can go into the channel configurator and we can start customizing this. So say we wanted, so we're at 0 dB here. Say we want a little bit more power. Let's go up to 10, I'm sorry. Okay, so this brings the whole comb up to 10 dBm. Okay, but this is where it gets interesting. I have all of the channels here, all 45. So I can do whatever I want here. I can go ahead and turn channel 3. Let's go ahead and make channel 3 1 dB. Okay? And let's make this guy go down to 0 dBm. Okay? So that's channel 4. And let's say we drop channel 20 altogether. All right? And then let's make channel 24 12 dBm. All right? Hit apply, and it all comes through. Now, I've done these things using ASE sources and channel selective switches and so on in a lab, and it takes forever to do this type of thing. You can see that you can do this very, very quickly. To make things better, you can also go in and use the wavelength, the sketch profile, like you would in a wave shaper. Okay? And of course you can go back and do band pass, band stop, Gaussian, whatever. So that's a quick little overview of the power. I mean, you can imagine how you can customize this. You know, if we go back to this channel plan, let's go reapply our channel plan. But you could certainly go into an Excel spreadsheet and build your own channel plan, or build your own complex signal source or combination of signal sources, and just cut up this ASE source to do whatever it is that you want. So I think that this is a very interesting product, and if you would like to see a demo of this, we can do an online demo, or we could get you an evaluation unit. We have them in the States here. Just go ahead and reach out to us at terracom.com, or you can reach out to me directly, bsicotte@terracom.com. Thank you.